Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to share with you the ultimate backtesting experience. I have been backtesting pound dollar and in particular a London breakout strategy for 4 weeks, and in this video I'm going to share with you the results of that test to see whether probabilities really do pay out in the end and result in profitability or loss on the account. For this backtesting process today I'm going to be using the software by Forex Tester 5. Forex Tester 5 is a brilliant software to use for backtesting. It enables you to trade in a paper environment, so it's risk-free. It means you're not risking any money and you're not going to lose any money. As you know, my preferred broker to use is FX, and although they do offer a free demo, which is great to trade the live markets, if you are restricted in the week, so say that you work full-time and you want to practice at the weekend when the markets are closed, this is where Forex Tester 5 can really help you out, because you can download data at any time and you can practice trading at any time. So let's jump onto the charts and let's find out whether probabilities really do work in the end. Okay guys, so here I am in Forex Tester 5. Now I actually created this project earlier, so you can see here we've got Great British Pound USD, and this is the London breakout strategy. So I've just loaded this project up, and what I've been doing for this is I've been testing a strategy to use to trade the break of the London session, the London Open. I did create a separate video which goes into detail more on that strategy, so I will include that above. If you didn't catch that, I encourage you to watch that first. And that video just took you to a typical week trading the strategy, so 5 days in the week. Now I wanted to take this video one step further. I wanted to test the strategy over a longer duration of period, so I decided to test 1 month, which is 4 weeks, which is 5 days per week, so we're looking at 20 days in total. Now I decided to do quite a bit of the legwork in advance because I thought to go through 20 trades with you guys now might get a little bit boring. So I've actually done 18 days already. Now after those 18 days, a couple of these trades didn't actually process, but I have noted them because I want this to be a realistic representation of trading the strategy in the live markets. As you can see on the left hand side here, it says total trades 13 plus the 5 days that I didn't actually get my trade activated makes 18. So I've done 18 days back testing here. I've got 2 days left to do, which I'm going to go through with you in just a moment. But so far, out of those 13 days, we have had 6 profits, I've had 7 losers, and I'm just up on the account because I've been keeping a positive profit loss ratio. I'm up $24. I started this test off with 1,000, so I'm keeping it quite realistic using a small account. So I'm up about 2.5% on the account. So it's not exactly amazing profits at the moment. That was my first thought. However, being green is always good. It's always the aim. And I've got to always take into consideration that I don't know what kind of month we're having in the markets. I've taken this back in time. So at the moment we are in September of 2018. So this test is testing September 2018. To get a really accurate idea of this strategy would probably involve me then upping this to 3 months worth of data, and then 6 months worth of data, and then eventually a year's worth of data to really see how it performs over that period of time. But for now, I'm interested to see how it performs over a month. So let's continue with trade number 19. And I've really sped up my backtesting because Forex Tester 5 have the ability to set hotkeys. So I have tweaked this as per my requirements, and it just really speeds it up so that I can find all the tools that I need super fast. So let's have a look here. We are at 7:55, so we're just before the opening candle of the London session. So I'm going to just use my rectangle tool here to set the range of this Asian session. And just to get an idea of the flow here, so where price has generally been coming up, it looks like it might be turning to come back down, maybe coming to retest this area here. So I need to be mindful of that when I set targets if I do decide to go for a short. Right, so we've got a break to the downside. So let's set a sell position, risking 1% of my balance on a retest here. So I'm going to set a 1.5 target, but I'm just aware of this level here that we said about before, where price may pull down here and get some sort of support to bounce back up. So let's just make a little mark of that now. Okay, so I'm going to right click, click place pending order, and then just remove that forecast here. And there's my selling order set up, ready to go. I can see it in the pending orders tab here. See if we get triggered in. Go. So we're now short in this position. Okay, so it actually took all day and then the rest of the Asian session to reach that target, and we hit it at 8:30 the next morning. So that's actually taken up the next day of the strategy as well. And this is where I've been adding notes. There's another one here, one carried over. So I'm going to add one here. The 28th one carried over. So although I wanted to do 2 trade examples with you guys, as you can see, this is how the strategy can sometimes work. So we've got the break below here, the retest entry, and we carried this short all the way over to the next session, to the next day, which meant that the next day I was already in a trade, so I couldn't obviously then get back in for the break because I was still in from the previous day. So that concludes this backtesting experiment, trading 20 days, 1 month's worth, or in particular September, for this strategy. So what are my results trading 4 weeks worth of the London breakout strategy for pound dollar? As it stands, we've had 20 days, we've had 6 trades that didn't play out. So let's look at those first. That was an example of one trade that went without triggering my order, so it must have been a strong momentum move that didn't retrace and enter me into the trade. Another one, the same situation, one that carried over to the next day, another that carried over to the next day, another that carried over, and then the first one I didn't get a pullback. So it's just good to notice these, because when you trade live, I know I feel it sometimes, it's when the trading emotions can hit you, those times where you set an order and price goes without you. It's good to remember those when you backtest and cater that into the results, into the plan as well. So we've had 14 active trades. I've had 7 profits and 7 losers. So a complete 50-50 when it comes to accuracy for the strategy, which meant that if I was aiming to take the same amount of profit as what I was losing, I would basically be break even. But fortunately, I aim to make more than I risk for the strategy, which means that even though I'm only 50% accurate, I'm actually finishing off in profit in the long run. And I've had a net profit here of, let's round this up to $40, which is basically 4% on the account. So it's not an absolute amazing, you can make loads of money with this strategy result, but 4% over a month is still pretty good. I don't know what the market conditions were in the period of September. Let's go on the daily and have a quick look. And this is great because Forex Tester 5, I've got the session period separators highlighted here. So it actually shows you these vertical lines, the different months. So we can see that we have been coming down overall in this downtrend. And then actually in September, it looks like this was part of a push up, which might explain why the strategy maybe didn't produce as much results, because if this was actually a reaction phase on the daily time frame where we're undergoing a pullback, because this is generally in a downtrend, maybe that means that when the daily corrects itself and starts to push down again, resuming this overall downtrend, that we might get some more results and some more profits and more accuracy there. But regardless, I think that making 4% is a good result. Green is good, and it's just another strategy to add to the trader's toolkit. It's another one to take into consideration. So I hope this video helps you guys out, provide you some more insights and more data on the strategy as to its profitability. But by all means, what you should probably do is practice this for yourself. Maybe have a go with Forex Tester 5 yourself. I have got a link below in the description if you do like the software and if you do want to have a go. But it's definitely worth backtesting this. and certainly worth practicing in a fake account, in a demo account. You can sign up with CedarFX, one of their free demo accounts. Again, I've got a link below if you want to do that. But what I'm saying here is don't take this and jump straight into the live markets, because I don't want you to just believe everything you're seeing here. You've got to go and experience it for yourself first, managing your risk using paper money before you're ready to take it live. But if you enjoyed this video, please do drop me a like. It really helps me to grow my account. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel below. And I'll catch you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.